Pee-wee's Big Adventure, 1985. Today marks the 35th. This is obviously from Robert's website,
Oh,
setshare.com. Pee-wee's Big Adventure was first released on August 9th, 1985. And here are some several locations that Robert has visited over the years.
uh,
What can you tell us about this page, Robert?
yeah, let me just pull it up here because I'm not looking at yeah, so I was a wee 15-year-old when this movie came out and Pee-wee, we kind of knew who Pee-wee was, but he obviously just kind of moved into the stratosphere. So
Did you see it
um
in the theater? Were you
of course.
Did you
We all
really?
saw, oh yeah.
Oh,
It was a
nice.
huge, I think it was opening day. Yeah, opening night.
Oh,
I would
wow.
always go to opening night. So if you saw my high school calendar, which I had a calendar, like I would write in every on Friday what movie we were seeing,
Oh,
and so
that's
forth.
so cool.
And then sometimes kids, two movies would come out in the same weekend, and so
Oh.
sometimes we had to see the next one on Saturday.
So you're seeing like
Yeah,
Pee-wee and Invaders from Mars or
yeah, we're like, how am I
whatever.
going to see both?
Oh,
So
cool.
yeah, so and then LA people recognize it. The Tour de France is not in France, but Calabasas. Uh,
Yeah, and it
yeah, which
works.
it kind of works. I don't think France probably has all these huge electrical
Yeah, the
poles.
electric. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. But hey,
yeah.
save on the budget.
And then it kind of ends at the King Gillette Ranch, which has been used in many locations, but still pretty recognizable. Those trees look
Yeah.
about the same to me. So,
What's a movie
um,
that was filmed here, Robert, that I would
Um,
know?
so if you go a little farther up the road, Nurse Ratchet or Ratchet, the TV series was
Oh,
shot
okay.
right
Okay.
over here. So, and they kind of come up and down this road as well, but it's been used in a
Interesting.
lot. So, so yeah, Pee-wee's house, obviously it's still pretty recognizable. It's not the bright red it ever was, but so this isn't South Pasadena and not too,
Oh,
it's probably two, I think it's about 2 blocks from the opening shot of Halloween and the bushes, the hedges where he sees Michael. And on the other, if you go another 2 blocks, you have the Rialto and the Shocker house. And actually, if you go, I think almost catty corner to this
wow.
house is the house from Waitress. So this is
Oh,
important,
sweet.
important
I love this
block,
guy.
and yeah. So,
Yeah.
um,
And the
but
house
yeah,
was painted red for the film.
I would assume so, because
Yeah.
they're probably just trying to make it kind of garishly looking and
Yeah.
so forth. But yeah,
That's
so
a great. Now, question, is this house this isn't visited a lot by fans, is it?
it is. Oh, it definitely
It
is,
is.
and yeah, and it's interesting because it's in the middle of all these other Halloween fans go to this location a lot, and then when Paul Reubens passed away, they've left a lot of flowers and
Very.
stuff kind of right in those fences. But yeah, so this one
Okay,
is,
so it's
yeah,
pilgrimaged a lot,
yeah,
as it should be. It's a
yeah. Oh,
classic.
absolutely, and it looks like it does, so
Yeah.
you can't miss it. It's not too far off the beaten path in South Pasadena, so.
Oh, I love it. I love that. North Hollywood Park. I know where this is.
Yeah, so this is, the park looks pretty much the same. And I think this is
Yeah.
also the park where they shot and Say Anything, where has his hand is he's supposed to be looking up at a house, and I think he's actually in this park. If I think that's the same park, but
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
so
great shot.
but oh
South
yeah, so
Pass.
here's the kind of corner where
Okay.
if you go to that third shot right there, so the house you see in the background in my shot is the house in Waitress. So that was the doctor's house
Oh,
in
cool.
in Waitress. So
Oh,
but
nice.
yeah, so yeah, this is
That's
all
a great scene.
within walking distance of a lot of great
Of
locations in South
yeah, of
Pass. Yeah,
course. Get down.
and then
This is the made to order
oh,
house.
it's next to the Major Order House. So
Oh,
which actually it worked out because
oh,
I had
nice.
always years ago I'd been looking for the Major Order House, and we kept walking. I'm like, oh, here it is. So but
That is so
and this
coul.
this house has been used in quite a few different things. Usually, it's either a frat house or a rich person's house
I can see that.
in
Yeah,
different
I can
movies.
totally
So,
see the frat house. It makes sense. This is Rain Through the Alley at Warner Brothers
oh
Studios.
yes, so
Oh, this,
very recognizable. Nothing like let's talk about the Spider-Man kiss.
of
Uh,
course, of course. Oh,
but
that's great.
so pretty recognizable, kind of where all that took place, and then
Oh,
obviously he
yeah.
literally walks right into where
Ah, the Mogwai shop.
the Mogwai shop, but also where he gets his cards read, and he puts him on his adventure to go find his bike. So
Yes. That's so exciting. The old road in Newhall,
Yeah,
California.
Newhall, California. Obviously a little bit more updates, but it looks essentially
Yeah.
the same. And
Yeah. The
uh,
infrastructure is crumbling here, so it'll probably
yeah,
keep reverting
it
back.
it'll keep.
It'll look more and more like it
Yeah,
did in
yeah.
time.
This little kind of
Oh yeah.
split off section. It's interesting that there used to be no lights there or anything. Like people were people just on their own, like
I've seen this
y-
on your site on
yeah,
different it wasn't Psycho, but it was something like that where you're like,
yeah,
what did we do back then?
yeah. Just good luck,
Were we just
everybody.
on our own, like, hey,
Yeah.
good luck to you. Close your eyes and hope.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
here he
they
is.
did actually go to the Alamo down in San Antonio. So, and from what I remember, I think it was kind of rogue filmmaking. Like they just quickly did it. They were there a day, and I don't even know if they had filming permits, but they just kind of quickly like get some true establishing shots
You've been
of,
here?
I think. Yeah. So, because
Wow.
Madonna was down in San Antonio. I
Oh,
went
no,
to
I like how you go
a
from
couple shows.
Madonna.
Yeah. Why else would you go?
Well,
Yeah.
that's
But
true. Why would
yeah.
you? See, San Antonio and Mount Rushmore are like two places I'm dying to go
Mm,
to see the Alamo and that, but
yeah.
it's a place you wouldn't go to just for that. You like need another reason
Other
to
reason.
go.
Yeah. And I went to several movie locations there because obviously that and Miss Congeniality and Cloak and Dagger. So there's some great locations. The crappy thing about this, like if you're looking at the Alamo, great. If you turn around, it looks like Niagara Falls of weird shops and Ripley's
Oh,
Believe It or Not. It's just yucky stuff.
I do
Yeah.
remember seeing
Yeah.
pictures where
Yeah.
and it doesn't look as big as I thought it would be.
No, no, it's
It's like the
I,
size of a big house.
yeah, and then I got in line because you could take pictures inside. You could go inside, but then once you got in, I was like, "There's no pictures inside." I'm like, "Forget it."
Yeah. Oh, you
I
can't take
need,
pictures inside?
yeah, for some reason, it's too special. Yeah,
Do you have do you have other pictures from this trip?
yeah.
From the
So
Alamo,
yeah,
I mean?
yeah. Miss Congeniality was in front of the Alamo and Cloak and Dagger and so forth.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool. That's
yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's pretty interesting though.
But the interiors were actually shot up in Mission Hills,
Oh,
and
yeah.
so
I've been
this is
inside.
yeah. So this is where Bob Hope is also buried, and so I've not updated this because I have better shots that I need
Richie
to cover.
Valens too.
Yeah, so it's a nice little place. Adobe.
Adobe.
Yeah, and then the gift shop is the actual gift shop,
Oh, that's cool.
which is fantastic.
That is
And
fantastic.
then I think yeah, I love Jan Hooks. There's me being Jan Hooks.
Oh, I love it. Oh, nice. I like the shirt.
Yeah. Oh,
You got good shirts.
that's the Madonna Kia forum shirt for Rebel Heart. They made a special shirt
Oh.
just for
Oh, for
LA
forum
for
moderators?
the forum, the forum, Rebel Heart at the forum,
Oh, just for the concert?
just for one concert. Yeah,
Oh,
that's a special
wow.
shirt they made. So
Oh, that's a nice shirt.
yeah,
Do you still have it?
of course I do.
Oh, who
Of
am I
course
kidding?
I do. Yeah.
What kind of
What do you think I would
stupid
do?
question?
And I shredded that thing. Yeah.
I'm gonna get you a Madonna shirt when you
Yeah.
come to LA, but you have to wear it at the show.
Uh,
Just
we'll
kidding.
we'll see. We'll see. So
What shirt are you gonna wear on your flight?
I
It's
don't.
not the old one, right? Because
Yeah,
that's
on the flight I always wear the same shirt.
which
So
is what?
a Madonna Drowned World Tour shirt.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And you've worn that through like tens
Ev
of close to 100
every
flights.
every years almost 20 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that
So
amazing though, not to ADHD and go off the trail, but when you have shirts longer than 20 years, like I have shirts that are 20 years old,
yeah.
and you're like I have a Hard Rock Cafe Cayman Island shirt. It doesn't even exist anymore.
Mm,
And you're like, yeah, this is old. This is an old shirt.
this is yeah.
It's like kind of cool. It's a little piece of you.
Yeah.
Oh, one more
So
shot from the
when
Alamo.
we're shot at the Alamo, and then for the next location, I need to update these because I just went out here for other locations. So the bus terminal is kind of the former Central Air Terminal over in Glendale, right next to Burbank.
Oh,
And so
a real bus terminal?
it was actually no, it was a airport, I think, at the
Really? In
time. Yeah,
Glendale?
yeah. So that's why it kind of
Interesting.
looks like the way it looks. And so I went there to do some alias filming locations last year, and so I have
Nice.
some better shots that I kind of got into the spot where I needed to go. So
Oh,
yeah,
wow. But this is a cool spot.
yeah. So obviously this has changed quite a bit. So this was the bar where
Isn't
he
Canyon Country a little like rough around the edges?
I don't. It seemed to be okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just in the news. There's a lot of meth
Yeah.
problems there.
Yeah. So,
But where isn't there?
but where, yeah, what are you talking about? That could be anywhere.
That
So,
could be anywhere. This is cool.
yeah.
It's a great
And
page.
then back to Warner Brothers, of
Ah,
course, which actually Warner Brothers playing it itself on the lot and
Robert and I have many years
many
put in
years
at
at
Warner
Warner
Brothers.
Brothers. Yes.
Green
So,
light and deals.
yeah.
Okay, this shot I have a question about.
Yes.
This is on the lot.
Yep.
Was this used in Gilligan's Island?
No.
What was
That
this
was
for?
that. So this was used. This is their. It's been used in a lot. I'm trying to think. Like, what's the Tom Cruise kind of? Uh,
Oh, Tom Cruise films with water?
yeah. It wasn't a
Far,
Shogun
far
type
away?
movie. No, I can't think of it right now. Um, but it's been used like. I mean, this was it. It was uh, the close-ups for the Muppet movie, and this was used in ER, and it shows up
Oh,
everywhere. Anytime you see a lake, it's anymore. This is like this is the last existing one. So, and I've been there times where the lake is actually full, which is kind of nice to kind of see.
that
But
is kind of nice.
yeah, but
Okay, it just looked very familiar. I'm
yep,
sure we've seen it. Um, this is the house. This is when Pee-wee leaves Warner Brothers Studios, lands in Warner Brothers Ranch,
yep,
which is also the house from Gremlins and Monster Squad and
yeah,
Bewitched.
yep. So so you can, as we kind of click through, so this is the back of the house. This is Mr. Futterman's house, and this is the front of a house, and then you can see there's the Bewitched house, right
Great lineup
to
here.
the right.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
So, but
Will Ferrell's finest role.
of course, what would it be? So.
This is great, great page.
But and then I think the next location was also at Warner's, the pet shop. As we go down, was back at the lot, and
Nice.
this changes all the time. But
The
this was also
facade.
this was also the hair salon, and don't mess with the Zohan and all
Oh,
sorts of stuff.
nice.
So yeah, so
Sandler.
yeah,
Oh, really? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah, oh
Oh, I
yeah.
see it.
I
Yeah,
love actually I do like that
that
movie.
is a good movie.
It
Don't
is
mess.
so
So, I
it's
like that you know that.
something about it. So
Diane
Simone,
Salinger.
yeah. So it's a nice. She dresses up in a waitress
I
uniform.
love
So
it. Oh, that's so
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Where is
So
this, Robert?
I think it's a Hollywood show, which I'll be coming to the Hollywood show on Saturday, even
Oh,
though
there's one this weekend?
even though it's Saturday right now, of course.
Well,
But
this. Well,
yeah,
put me down. If you want me to tag along, let me
yeah,
know.
I will be there. So
Oh,
let's meet up
yes.
and see. We'll see
Please.
If Brian is going to be there too.
Bring
So we'll see
Brian.
if anybody. I think Fake Jan is going to be there. Uh,
Who?
the Fake Jan. She played the Jan
Oh,
Brady in the when Eve Plum bowed out of some of the Variety Hour, and so she came
oh,
in.
okay.
She played the Jan role, so people call her Fake Jan. But
Fake Jan. Nice.
yeah,
Eve Plum bowed out, so she
yeah, she's like,
came
I
in.
have had enough. So and I think there's been a couple. Yeah, Elizabeth Daily I've met.
Nice.
Morgan Fairchild, of
Of
course, looking like,
course.
and there's current Mrs. Barbara Streisand.